Okay, so I know I'm not technically British, but, like, I watch my fair share of Doctor Who and Top Gear and all that, so I guess I'm semi-qualified to talk about this cartoon, but, like, just by a little bit, so I think we'll be okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to SKZ Talks Animation Show. I talk about anime, TV shows, cartoons, movies, whatever. I talk about because of animation with our heart and soul because it's awesome and great. Today, we're taking a trip across the pond to Britain of all places with Aardman Animation. Everyone knows them as the kings of stop motion with like Morph and Chicken Run and all that fun stuff. But today, we're taking a look at their by far their most famous creations. Not only made them a household name, but made stop motion bigger than it ever was before. And this involves cheese also. Y'all love cheese? I love cheese. It's all great. So how about we sit back, relax, journey back to the 80s with 1989's classic and introduction of Wallace and Gromit in A Grand Day Out. Oh boy!
This might sound a bit different because I got this lug nut with me.
Hello, I'm Lugnut.
Yeah, I decided if I'm going to talk about Wallace and Gromit, I thought might as well bring the guy who introduced me to it. So that's what we are.
Yeah. Wallace and Gromit was my childhood.
It wasn't mine.
I watched this specific one. I watched Grand Day Out, like, on the daily, basically.
Really? On the daily.
Wow. I'm okay. I'm exaggerating a little bit.
I couldn't start my day without A Grand Day Out.
My morning ritual.
But,
I wake up, I take a shit, I get out of bed, I watch Wallace and Gromit.
before I go to work. Not in that order. If I can't.
I wanna clarify, because you were like, oh, you were debating between Grand Day Out and The Wrong Trousers.
That is correct, yes.
I said Grand Day Out, because while I believe that Wrong Trousers is, like, probably objectively superior.
That's correct.
Like, it's when they'd found their footing, like, this was their masterpiece, the pièce de résistance.
Of course.
I feel like this one is, like, it's more significant, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
if we're talking about animation, this is probably the one you would want to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this one. I mean, this was the first big Aardman thing they did. Like, I think they did Morph before this and something like that. But then this was like their first big one, and even the Wallace looks a bit demented.
Yeah, it's before they had the art style fully pinned down.
Yeah, it's before he grew like 7 mouths.
Before he lost the Neanderthal eyebrow.
True. Yeah. It's kind of funny because like it was like one day you were like, "Hey, have you seen Wallace and Gromit?" I don't know how you came about it, but then I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen it," and you're like, "What? We have to watch them all right now." Then in that night we watched the first 3 shorts, and. First off, I didn't realize that they were about half-hour apiece. I thought that they were like maybe like 7 8 minutes, but no, it's like a half hour. So it's like we spent 2 hours just watching Wallace and Gromit, and it was
the best evening of your life.
It really was, yeah, because like, okay, so like here's the thing, like I've always found stop motion to be really both cool, but also it can be a bit off-putting to some areas. So like just here, Wallace is in this torture dungeon. Like who's down there?
Yeah. He's got a weird cellar in this one. I don't think it shows up in any of the other shorts.
They moved houses and he couldn't build a torture dungeon, so or Gromit just like stopped him from it. But it's funny.
With claymation, you really gotta hit the right balance.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But at the same time, you can also take advantage of it.
Oh, first off, this just reminds me. There's a video out there called Wallace Hammering for 10 Hours, where it's a clip from this montage of him just hammering for 10 hours straight. If you have a time waster, if you just want to check it out, it is the most insane thing you'll ever see in your life. Watch it. Like, it's as it sounds. Well, I'll point out the clip when it shows up, because it's what it is. It's the perfect thing to watch while you're high. Here, it's that one! It's right there!
It's that clip.
It's only 2 seconds long!
It's not even.
But it's perfect. We're watching this on Daily Motion because I couldn't find a good copy on YouTube. So there's ads every, like, 3 minutes, and it's the most annoying thing on the planet. But it's fine. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned the plot. They're going to space.
Yeah, they ran out of cheese, and instead of going to the grocery store, they decide to go to the moon. Because the moon is made of cheese.
As you do! I mean, come on, man. That's like basic science.
Of course.
It's just cheese moon.
Listen, these guys built a rocket. They know all about science.
True. Well, how smart? Well, I mean, Gromit's pretty smart for a dog.
Yes.
But, like, I want to measure him and Wallace's. I feel like Gromit's smarter than Wallace.
Well, he's definitely more put together than Wallace. Wallace is a bit scatterbrained.
Yeah, he's a smart scatterbrain, and Gromit is just no nonsense.
Yeah.
No nonsense business.
Beleaguered assistant.
Absolutely. I also like how they gave the rocket the wallpaper as their living room. That's just like a nice touch they didn't need to add, but they did. Okay. Wallace looks way too sinister. He looks like he's like, I'm gonna blow up Gromit and the rocket together. Like
he's not really a rocket, it's a bomb.
I feel like he has so much murderous intent in this short. It's insane.
60 seconds to blast off.
60 seconds to blast off.
Those doors do not look wide enough to fit that rocket.
No crackers, Gromit.
We've forgotten the crackers. That clip does not work equally as well if the music wasn't there. It almost sounds like the start of the James Bond theme. Damn, if your cupboard had all those crackers, I honestly, I'm a big cracker fan. Salted top crackers, that's the shit.
You remember the phase in high school where my lunch was just an entire sleeve of
Oh yeah! What?
and nothing else?
Well, isn't that like sometimes your breakfast sometimes? No, or how you move away from that?
I don't eat breakfast.
Oh no, so okay, so it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
That's okay, that's fair. Sometimes I didn't have breakfast today either because I woke up at like 2
No, I
o'clock.
mean, I literally never eat breakfast.
Oh,
my stomach can't.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I haven't
Breakfast hater!
I haven't. Hey man, tell it to my stomach.
Breakfast hater!
They forgot to take the fucking handbrake off.
Oh, that's Rocket Drive 101 right there.
Huh.
They're bringing back Feathers McGraw as the main villain and all that.
The penguin?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a name.
Oh yeah, it's
I
Feathers.
just know him as the penguin.
Yeah, his name is Feathers McGraw legally. But yeah, there's another
Squire.
There's another short in there that I don't think I've ever seen. I heard it was okay. It came out in like the early 2000s, I think, or something. Or even after. I don't even know. Look at this dude. Just in his chair.
In his lounge chair.
In his lounge chair. Like, bro, he has too much time on his hands. His fingerprinted hands. I know that's the aesthetic of the charm and all that, but like, you can see all the fingerprints and all that. It's fun. It's fun. I like it. I don't have the patience to do stop motion, so for people who can,
Yeah.
they got it. Oh, the toast!
I forgot about the toast.
Oh no, the CIA found us. Gotta get out of here.
So it would be a crime to not talk about Aardman Animation and their whole contribution to the animation industry, because not only have they created some of the most interesting and unique pieces ever, but like they were responsible for like making stop motion as big as it is now. And it's really interesting to look back on their whole history, because they started out in the 70s doing stuff like Morph and doing stuff for music videos and all that, but then as the 90s rolled around, they went ahead and started doing stuff like Creature Comforts, which was a very interesting series where they went around and recorded real conversations of like English folks and British people like talking about random stuff, and then they put the audio on top of like animals they would make, like random zoo animals and farm animals, stuff like that. And the conversation seems so real and so genuine that honestly, it's really fun. You haven't seen Creature Comforts is really, really cool, and they have a few seasons of it, and that got them the first Academy Awards and all that. And then that was the real stuff where they brought in Nick Park, and then they did Wallace and Gromit. And Wallace and Gromit, by far the biggest franchise. They made 3 shorts, main shorts, they did a movie, a few other things and all that. But those first 3 shorts, Grand Day Out, A Close Shave, and The Wrong Trousers are by far some of the most iconic shorts out there for Wallace and Gromit and stop motion in general. Like, the speed, the time, the energy. You can't even tell it's a stop motion. Yeah, there's a few things here and there, but like, it looks so fluid and so beautiful that honestly, I love watching these shorts. And they're about a half-hour a piece, and they're really, really cool. And, that kind of inspired them, once they won a few awards with that, they got the DreamWorks deal where they did stuff like Chicken Run and all that, and Pirates and all that. And then, we had Shaun the Sheep and stuff like that. It kind of really went from there. And like, it's really, really amazing to see what they've done. And even today, the new Wallace and Gromit movies coming out in a few months, and that's going to be really cool. We have more Shaun the Sheep content that's always, on circulation, and new Wallace and Gromit shorts and all that. And even, like, just looking at their YouTube channel, like they always come up with new fun things in general. And honestly, it's a really fun thing to go ahead and watch. I love stop motion. I don't have the patience for it myself. I could never do it, but like I admire the Aardman animation team. I want to visit there one day because it's really, really cool. But by far, one of the studios I hold dear to me as a big lover of animation, as a big fan of, as an appreciator of stop motion, really, it's great, it's awesome, and just seeing Wallace and Gromit come back this year in 2024 is a treat. I love it. If you've not seen anything of our animation, whether it be, go watch more Creature Comforts, Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run, Flushed Away, even. They're great stuff. I love it. Aardman animation is awesome. I love them. Fantastic stuff. I love it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay, now does this planet have an official name?
It does.
What is the name?
The moon.
Oh, fuck, you're right. They are going to the moon. I thought it was they... Okay, well, yeah, I'm no astronomer, so...
Clearly. I don't think you need to be an astronomer to know what the moon is.
That was just me not listening. I know they say it many times, but yeah, no, that's the moon. I know the moon isn't a planet.
The moon is made of cheese.
That's legal. That's like right there.
How did that even come about?
I don't know. I feel like that's an old root. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe Wallace and Gromit came up with that. I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to look up. Also, just seeing Gromit on all fours is very unnerving. It's like Brian on all fours. It just looks weird.
When are we gonna get Death Battle Gromit versus Brian Griffin?
Oh, I think Gromit would kick his ass.
Oh, absolutely.
Brian is just an atheist and drives a Prius.
And an alcoholic.
Gromit is like a super genius.
Gromit is a master inventor.
He had a fucking air battle with the bulldog.
Oh yeah, he had a fucking dog fight.
Yeah, so he's cool, bro. Gromit's the shit.
See what you think.
Oh yeah, they're coming out with Funko Pops for Wallace and Gromit soon. They look dead.
Of course they do. They're Funko Pops. They all look dead.
So they have Wallace, Gromit, Feathers McGraw, and I think Shaun the Sheep.
Okay, well, fair enough. Feathers McGraw's already got the beady eyes.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole thing.
But fucking Funko Gromit looks so dead. Don't worry, I'm not gonna buy it because I'm not buying Funko Pops anymore. But it was so beady eyed, bro. Oh, please don't insert the coin into me, Wallace! Please! Don't touch my knob!
Can I swear?
Go for it.
What the fuck was that? Genuinely, how did that thought go into your mind?
I don't know.
And you decided, yeah, I'm gonna say that out loud.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you never know. Crazy stuff. This robot that I so eloquently put a lovely voice on, does he have a name?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's a sight? Oh.
That's a telescope?
I'm just taking everything to the extreme.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a fun little design. It feels like something that Wallace would make and also discard immediately after. He's like, nah, I gotta make my breakfast like Pee Wee Herman.
This robot, does not hold a candle to the penguin.
No.
But, he's so charming.
Of course. And
he has no facial expression, and yet he's got such a personality.
Isn't that crazy? Aardman knows their stuff. It's so great. Oh.
Gotta put the cheese back on.
Gotta put the cheese on the moon.
Yep.
This is what all people think those Uber delivery robots are like. Just a bucket, a really bad bucket of bolts, doesn't know anything. Oh my god, what a guy.
I wish we had these in real life.
Has arms. If it has arms, instantly makes it more terrifying.
I'm just now noticing he's taking out the license plate.
License registration, mate. Da-da-da. Damn. Don't fuck with the parking meters, they'll come after you.
Hey, don't fuck with moon meter maids.
Welcome for you. I just want to see the guy hit Wallace, but then it just leaves like a big old splat, like just like that. That's what I want to see. Cause that'd be hilarious. No splat. Okay.
No.
I'm gonna take away your weapon.
So
God,
that's so weird. Why do you put money back in?
because he wants him to have life.
Yeah, thanks for the bat.
Let me just take your possessions.
But like you're already. Okay.
Yeah, Wallace is a strange guy.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
You know, he's off in his own little world.
Absolutely. I'm going to conquer Earth. You want my cheese? Come and get it. Damn. Damn, it's intense. Oh my god. Ah. Oh god.
The can opener.
No. Oh, sorry. He's just going. He's going for it.
Lad, and think of Lancashire hot pot.
I'm sorry. Say that again,
He
please.
said, "Hold tight, lad, and think of Lancashire hot pot."
Oh. Okay, because I didn't hear any of that. I don't understand British. It's not until watching this high-res version I realized that there's actual holes in their eyes.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know. Oh god. Never mind. Why couldn't Star Wars be more like this? Do it like that. Cheese. Use the cheese, Luke. Use the cheese. Join me in the dark side of the cheese. See, there you go. We're writing everything for you. Just do it.
Lancashire hot pot, think of.
Come on, Disney. You know you want to. He did this! This guy's smarter than we had given credit for.
Yo.
Actual smart guy. This was a how-to instructional video on how to ski in space.
Yep.
Oh, they made up their first ally in their war.
Yep.
Oh, man. Sometimes you forget this is actual stop motion. It's like, wow, this is really well made.
Yeah.
Nick Park,
Like,
man.
like when the opening, or the scene where they first entered the basement, there's like water dripping from the walls.
That's good.
That's good.
That's the attention to detailing, honestly.
And in a few minutes, that robot's gonna run out of money, and he's just gonna stop.
And die forever.
Yep.
Wallace just doesn't
Until
care.
Wallace goes back to the moon and puts another 10 feet.
That's how you do it.
And there you go, that was a grand day out. A short that, in comparison, is longer than I thought. It's actually a half hour, but it's fantastic, you know? The use of stop motion is literally immaculate. The story is so simple and so pure. The characters, while being semi-primitive in their forms, you can see their kookiness and their creativity, and honestly, I love this. I want to cover more Wallace and Gromit in the future, and because I had my friend on with me, you know, he knows a lot about it as well. He likes it a lot, so I want to maybe tackle maybe the other shorts in the future. Maybe Shaun the Sheep? Maybe the movie? The sky's the limit, honestly, because I love Wallace and Gromit. I love stop motion. Maybe tackle more Aardman in the future, because this is just amazing. But I love it, man. If you haven't seen Wallace and Gromit, if you have not seen anything from it at all, or even Aardman, take a look, because, you know, even though it's British, that's some good British right there. Plus, they take the cheese factor at one point, so, like, that's freaking awesome. So there you go. If you excuse me, I gotta go build me a rocket to go to space, because I want some moon cheese, too! So, cheese away! Whee!